Welcome to Learn English Podcast.
Hello, welcome to the show. I am Olympia. I am so happy you are here today.
Hi, everyone. I am Mark. Take a deep breath. Just relax. You are with friends now.
Today is a big topic. We are talking about time. We are talking about the morning, more specifically, the 5 a.m. morning.
Yes, the famous 5 a.m. club. You see it on YouTube, you see it on Instagram. Everyone looks so happy. They have their green juice, they're running in the sun. They look perfect.
It feels like a lot of pressure, doesn't it? Our listeners often tell us, Olivia, I want to learn English. I want to study, but I have no time. I work all day. I am tired. I just want to sleep.
I know that feeling. You wake up at 7 or 8 a.m., you feel behind already. You feel like you were losing a race. You look at your English books and you feel guilty.
That is a heavy word. Guilt. Many English learners feel this every day. They want to be better, but they feel stuck in a cycle of being tired.
Firmly. So I wanted to find the truth. Is 5 a.m. the answer? Is it magic or is it just a lie?
Curious. So you decided to do a challenge.
Yes, 7 days, 1 week. Every morning, the alarm goes off at 5 a.m. No excuses, no snooze button, just me and the dark room.
I am so excited to hear this because honestly, I think 5 a.m. is impossible for most people.
Well, you might be right. Let's look at the reality.
Okay, Mark, take us to day 1. It is Sunday night. You set the alarm. How do you feel?
I feel like a hero. I think tomorrow I will be a new man. I will study. I will exercise. I will be perfect. I go to bed early. I'm smiling.
And then 5 a.m. arrives.
Beep, beep, beep. It is pitch black. My room is cold. My bed is the warmest place in the universe. I don't feel like a hero anymore. I feel like a victim.
What does your brain say in that moment?
My brain is a liar, Olivia. It says, Mark, you need sleep for your health. If you wake up now, you will be sick. Just 10 more minutes.
Oh, I know that voice. That voice is very persuasive.
I forced myself up. I put my feet on the cold floor. I almost cried. Truly. I walked to the kitchen. I made coffee. By 6 a.m., I was awake. I felt amazed. I thought, I am winning.
But that was only day 1. What about day 2 and day 3?
Day 2 was the hardest. On day 1, you have excitement. On day 2, you only have tired. My eyes felt like they had sand in them. I was sitting at my desk trying to read an English article. I read the same sentence 5 times.
The cat is on the mat?
Exactly. I couldn't focus. I felt like a failure. I thought, maybe I am not a morning person. Maybe I am just lazy.
But you weren't lazy. You were just tired.
Right. But then came day 4. This was the danger zone. I woke up, I felt okay, but at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, I was a ghost. I was in a meeting and I was looking at my computer, but my brain was sleeping.
This is the problem, right? You win the morning, but you lose the afternoon.
Exactly. People don't talk about that on Instagram. They don't show the 2 p.m. crash. They don't show the moment where you are so tired you can't even speak your own language, let alone English.
So, did it get better by day 6 or 7?
Yes, something changed. My body stopped fighting me. I woke up at 4:58 a.m., 2 minutes before the alarm. It was quiet. No cars outside, no messages on my phone, no noise. It was just peace. I realized that the morning isn't for working hard, it's for thinking clearly.
That's a beautiful way to say it.
Let's talk about the people listening right now, because my story is just one story.
Yes, we have so many different listeners. Let's talk about the overwhelmed student.
Imagine you are a student. You have exams, you have classes, you want to practice English, but your friends are always calling you, your phone is always pinging.
You feel like you have no private time. You feel like the world is eating your day. For this person, 5 a.m. feels like a dream, but also a prison.
Right. You think, I can't wake up at 5 a.m., I was studying until midnight. And you're right, you can't.
And what about the shy learner?
This person is scared. They want to speak English, but they are afraid of making mistakes. So they tell themselves, I will study tomorrow. Then tomorrow comes, and they are too busy.
So the busy schedule is actually a shield, a way to hide from the fear?
Yes. Pause. They use the lack of time as an excuse. I don't have time to practice speaking, so I don't have to feel embarrassed.
That's deep, Mark. That's very honest.
And finally, the beginner. Everything in English is hard. Reading is hard. Listening is hard. When you are tired at the end of the day, your brain says, no more English. Give me a movie in my own language.
Of course, we want comfort when we are tired. We don't want a challenge.
Firmly. So, if you are that beginner, 5 a.m. is the only time your brain is fresh enough to handle the struggle. But it feels impossible to start.
Curious. Mark, let's dig deeper. Why is this so difficult? Is it just our bodies, or is it something in our minds?
It's three main things. Let's break them down. Slow. Number one, the biological lie. We think we can just change. We think we can go from waking up at 9 a.m. to 5 a.m. in one day.
Like a light switch?
Yes, but your body is not a switch. It's a garden. You have to move the time slowly. If you shock your body will shock you back with a headache and a bad mood.
So people fail because they try to be too perfect too fast.
Exactly. Number two, the snooze mindset. When you hit the snooze button, you're telling yourself a lie. You're saying 10 more minutes will make me feel better.
Does it?
Never. Actually, science says it makes you feel worse. It's called sleep inertia. You start a new sleep cycle, but you don't finish it. You wake up feeling like you're underwater.
Amazing. So the reward of 10 minutes is actually a punishment?
Yes, and every time you hit that button, you're teaching your brain to fail. You're starting your day with a loss. You promised yourself you would get up, and you broke that promise immediately.
Wow, that's a very direct way to look at it. You start the day by failing yourself.
It sounds brutal, I know, but it's the truth. And the third reason is the fear of silence.
The fear of silence? Tell me more.
Slow. At 5 a.m., there is no noise, no TikTok, no Instagram, hopefully, no emails. It is just you and your goals. For many people, that is terrifying.
Because if you are alone with your goals and you don't do them, you have no one else to blame.
Bingo. You can't say, my boss was mean or the traffic was bad at 5 a.m. If you don't study English at 5 a.m., it is only because you chose not to. People stay in bed because the bed is a safe place to hide from their own potential.
That's a big realization. We use tiredness as a blanket to hide from our dreams.
It's a very comfortable blanket, Olivia, but it's also very dangerous.
So we've talked about the struggle, we've talked about the 7-day fight, and we've talked about why our brains fight us.
It's a lot to think about.
It is. If you are listening right now, maybe you feel a bit attacked, or maybe you feel like we are finally telling the truth.
We are. And in the next part, we're going to talk about the breakthrough, the moment where it all changes, and we'll give you the actual steps to make it work.
I can't wait. This isn't just about waking up, it's about waking up your life.
Exactly.
Olivia, before we talk about how to wake up early, we need to talk about the truth. Are you ready?
I am ready. I think our listeners are ready too. What is the big secret, Mark?
The 5 a.m. club is not about 5 a.m.
Wait, what? But we've been talking about 5 a.m. for 20 minutes. If it's not about the time, what is it about?
It is about the first battle. Think about it. Every day, You have 1,000 battles. You fight with your boss, you fight with your grammar books, you fight with your bank account.
Yes, life is a series of small fights.
But the very first fight of the day is between you and the snooze button.
So if I hit the snooze button, I lose the first fight?
Exactly. When you wake up at 5 a.m., you are telling your brain, I am the boss. You are not the boss. My goals are more important than my comfort. It is about discipline, not the clock.
Wow. So if someone wakes up at 6 a.m., but they do it with discipline, it's the same thing?
Yes, the 5 a.m. is just a symbol. It's a symbol of doing the hard thing because it's the right thing. Win the morning, win the day. Win the morning, win the day.
Okay, I love that mindset, but I'm still tired, Mark. My brain still wants to sleep. How do we actually do this? Give us the steps.
Okay, let's get practical. No more theory. Here is the easy start protocol. Step 1 is simple but very difficult. You must put your phone in prison.
Do I need to buy a tiny jail for my phone?
No. The prison is just another room, or at least across the room, away from your bed.
Why? Most people use their phone as an alarm.
That is the trap. If your phone is next to your head, what's the first thing you do? You turn off the alarm, and then you see a notification. Oh, someone liked my photo. Oh, a new video. Suddenly, it's 5:45 a.m., and you are still in bed.
You are right. You enter the digital world before you even enter your own life.
Exactly. Put the phone far away. You must stand up and walk to turn it off. Once your feet are on the floor, you have already won 50% of the battle.
Okay, I am standing up. I turned off my alarm. I'm cold and I'm grumpy. What now?
Drink water. Not a little sip. Drink a big 500 milliliter glass of water.
But I want coffee, Mark. I need caffeine.
Coffee is step 3, Olivia. Listen, when you sleep for 7 or 8 hours, your body loses water. Your brain is literally thirsty. That brain fog you feel, that I can't think feeling, that is often just dehydration.
So the water wakes up my brain before the coffee does.
Yes, it's like a cold shower for your stomach. It tells your body the day has started.
Okay, I'm standing, I'm hydrated. Now for our listeners, this is the time for English, right?
Yes, but listen to me carefully. Do not try to do something hard,
But we want to learn. Why not do something hard?
because at 5:15 a.m., your willpower is low. If you try to study advanced grammar, your brain will say, "This is too hard. Let's go back to bed."
Oh, that is so true. I have done that. I opened a difficult book, felt stupid, and went back to sleep.
Exactly. You need a micro win. Spend 5 minutes, just 5, doing something easy and fun in English.
Like what?
Listen to a song and read the lyrics, or watch a short video of a stick figure animation, or just write 3 sentences about how you feel.
I like that. I am awake, it is dark, and I feel proud.
Perfect. Those 3 sentences are a win. You used English, you achieved a goal, now you feel like a success. And success is the best fuel for the rest of the day.
Mark, I noticed something. To wake up well, you have to start the night before.
100%. You cannot wake up at 5 a.m. if you are watching Netflix at 11:30 p.m.
Ah, that is the hardest part for me. I love my late night shows.
Think of it as a contract with yourself. If you want a great tomorrow, you have to pay for it tonight.
How do we pay?
Think about it. Prepare your clothes. Prepare your English book. If you have to find your socks in the dark at 5 a.m., you will give up. Make it so easy that you don't have to think.
This is so helpful. Now, let's help our listeners use this in real life. Let's practice some English conversations about this.
Okay, Let's do a scenario. I am your friend. I haven't seen you in a week. Hey, Olivia, you look different. You look very energetic today. What's your secret?
Hi, Mark. Well, actually, I've started waking up at 5 a.m. to practice my English.
5 a.m.? Are you crazy? Isn't that exhausting?
It was hard at first, for the first 3 days, but now I love the quiet time. It helps me focus before the world gets busy.
That was great, Olivia. Before the world gets busy. That's a fantastic phrase for our listeners to learn.
Let's do one more. This time, I'm the negative friend. Ugh, Mark, why are you waking up so early? Life is too short to be tired all the time. Just sleep.
I understand why you say that. But for me, sleeping in makes me feel more tired because I'm not reaching my goals. Waking up gives me freedom.
Freedom. That is a powerful word.
Okay, we have talked a lot. Now it is your turn.
Yes, if you are at home or walking or even on the bus, say these sentences with us. Don't be shy.
Remember, speaking out loud is how you train your mouth muscles. Let's start slow. Repeat after me. I am a morning person.
Oh, I like that. It's not just a thing you do, it's who you are. Let's try another one about the struggle.
I am stronger than my snooze button.
That one is powerful. One more, Mark.
My English goals are worth the effort. Good. Now let's try a longer one, a bit faster. Listen, even if I fail today, I will try again tomorrow.
Perfect. You sound great, really. I can feel your energy.
Olivia, I want to talk about something deeper before we go.
What is it, Mark? You look very serious.
It's about identity. You see, many of our listeners think, I am a person who is bad at English, or I am a person who is lazy.
That is a very sad way to think.
It is, and it's a trap. If you believe you are lazy, you will always hit the snooze button. But if you tell yourself, I am a disciplined person, your brain starts to act differently.
So waking up at 5 a.m. isn't just about the clock, it's about changing who you think you are.
Exactly. It's about identity adaptation. You are not trying to wake up early. You are an early riser. You are not trying to learn English. You are an English speaker who is getting better every day.
That is a big shift. But what about the fear, Mark?
Which fear?
The fear of being judged. Many listeners are afraid that if they wake up early and try to speak English, people will laugh, or if they fail, people will say, I told you so.
Listen to me. Everyone who is successful now was a beginner once. Everyone you see speaking perfect English today once struggled to say hello.
That's true. Even the greatest athletes had a day one.
Don't worry about the people watching you. They are not living your life. They are not building your future. The only person you need to beat is the person you were yesterday.
We are coming to the end of our episode.
I want you to know something. If you woke up late today, it's okay. If you didn't study English yesterday, it's okay.
Don't be your own enemy, be your own friend.
Tomorrow is a new day. The sun will rise at 6 a.m., but you can rise at 5 a.m. You can have that hour of peace. You can read those pages. You can speak those words.
And we will be here with you every step of the way.
Remember, the truth about 5 a.m. is that it's a gift you give to yourself. It's not a punishment. It's a gift of time, focus, and growth.
Thank you for joining us today. If this episode helped you, tell a friend, or just tell yourself, I am proud of me.
Take care of yourselves. Sleep well tonight so you can win tomorrow.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.